Hello ladies and gentlemen, Topia here. It's time for my playthrough of Merchant of the Skies. Rumors have it that I already tried to record a let's play of this game and then midway through my audio got corrupted and
You didn't see anything.
that obviously can't be true because, see, there is no save state. So let's get going. We will not play the tutorial because I already played it in my 1 hour video. We are going to do the campaign and we get right into it. We are greeted by our beloved Uncle Bo. Thank you for your help. I'm going to stay here for some arrangements, but don't hesitate to visit me at the post office later on. I kept this thing for you. It's Duduk, our family relic. Some people say that it even belonged to Griette herself. We will find out who Griette is in the course of this gameplay. I assume, because obviously I have not played as far as having seen her or statues of her. Ha! Not sure that is true though, but keep it. Yeah, maybe it's just trash and he not only get an instrument like in Zelda, even the melody sounds a bit Zelda-like, I have to say. Okay, so he claims that he's at the post office, but he's nowhere to be seen. I found out immediately that this nice, good-looking guy with the big red hat is myself. I see some similarities, in fact. So, first off, just to pick you up, to make sure we're on the same page, let's briefly go over the menus. What do we have here? Let's start from right to left, how you would usually do it. Our journal, we got quests, we got goals. I think everyone has the same goal. Earn gold, 15,000, ambitious. We did not get any letters yet. Probably because we don't have any friends yet. We will make friends, I hope. Special items, there are a lot of special items here, and this is our favorite instrument, the duduk. And this is an overview of the word resources. Just in case you were wondering, oh, strange that the flower is actually neatly packaged. Let's go on. Next is the list of known prices. It's a menu we will, or I will use regularly, religiously, I'd like to say, because it's a list of all places we find, or places with a trading post, and the resources they trade. Now here's the catch. You also see how expensive those resources are there. So you can start to plan. You say, oh, I could buy wood here and sell it somewhere else. That would be stupid because wood obviously is expensive as hell right now, but if I found a place where wood would be cheap, I could sell here for a profit. And that's our goal, making profit, making money. Good to know. So that's this list, skills and perks. Basically you gather experience, I'm not sure for what, probably for efficient trading, which we will do all the time, hopefully. So you gather experience and you become more knowledgeable. And more knowledgeable means you get a point, and you can use this point, you can spend it on perks. We will, I guess, look at these perks later on when we will be able to actually pick one of those perks. This is just the gameplay menu. If we press X, as is indicated here, we get to this overview that shows us our energy, the energy of our ship. Obviously we used every last drop of energy to get here, and how much energy we spent every second when we're on the road. This is a small overview of our crew, and here we see the ship's storage, what we have in store. So if we buy something, if we find something, it has to be stored in our ship. And we see we can only store 4 goods, and 1 slot already is taken. These are batteries. Batteries can also be used to power our ship. So we see we only have space for 3 wares actually. When we press F, we get a quick navigation bar where we can quickly travel from one location to the other. Okay, traveling is not the problem, but we can quickly select the locations. Let's take a look. Oh, I thought the trading post... Oh, that's clearly a case of false advertisement here. Maybe I want to talk to your supervisor about this. I'm not sure if this is even legal. 23% income tax surely is illegal. Okay, so when everything is expensive, I don't think we got any more reason to stay here. Maybe we could take a quest. Oh, we can take a quest. Let's go to Goldberg. This should help us. Oh, yeah. I hate it when that happens, when you take a delivery quest that sends you right across the map. This, by the way, is the world map, and you will notice that I sometimes have problems navigating it, because sometimes, even if I'm at the edge, it won't move as fast as I would wish to. No, that's not okay. It's not okay. Yeah, okay, let's quickly trace the edges of the world map, and we see it's huge. So we have a lot to explore. Let's start by traveling south, shall we? These things we could extract if we had the crane, which we do not. This is the first island. Let's visit it. What does it have in store? Oh. It's a forest. So we can scout for resources. We gather some wood. Nice, nice. I enjoy. I appreciate that. But we are unable to actually really get wood out of here. We would need access. We don't have any access right now. Alternatively, we could buy this island, and then we could start building production chains and probably automate the whole production and transfer process and sell process, but I have not yet been to that point. So we take it slowly, one step at a time. We will get there, hopefully. So, forest here. Is there anything here? Oh, that looks interesting. That looks promising. Sand. Well, let's get some sand. So, of course, one could ask the question, where is that sand coming from? It's just an island in the sky with a pile of sand on it. And apparently, I'm not sure if the sand is infinite. We will find out, I'm sure. But it's good to know that we have sand here. We will need sand later. So I said sand quite a lot in the past sentences. I try to avoid that from now on. What I really like about this game is sometimes this seemingly impossible cleanness of the environment. So you have these perfect rectangular shapes everywhere, and it doesn't quite make sense. But then again, there's a flying turtle, so what does make sense? We got sand, we found some wood. We are low on energy, so let's head back to our starting town. And in case if you're wondering, the map is randomly generated every time you start a match, you start a game. So I had games where the setup of the first island was a bit better than here. At least we can sell everything we found for not much. I'm afraid it's probably the income tax. It's eating up everything. But 23 gold, that's enough for a recharge. It's enough for a couple recharges, so I'm kinda glad. Let's try to find an island when we go south. Something? Hello? Anything? And by island I mean an inhabited island. With a trade post, something like that. That looks good. New trade posts discovered, always good. And we have a recharge station, that is good. Let's take a look at the trade post. Well, things are very expensive around here. Still a high income tax. We see, well, we could buy wood in Silverville, sell it in Sea Isle, but the margin is really tight. And considering the income tax, it would probably eat everything up. Ah, see, we found the guildmaster. Say, can you help us establish a supply chain? Well, that's a question I get asked a lot, so let's take this task. We have to purchase an island with sand pits. Luckily, we already found one. We have to build a sand mining depot, we have to build a forge, a tool workshop, and then everything has to be delivered here. Okay, let's accept that, because 2000 gold, am I right? Oh, Guildmaster Ash, I have a special task for you as well. We could use a reliable source of glass bottles. Do you think you can establish a production of these? That would be great. Will do. I just can't refuse to help, Guildmaster Ash. So we refueled, and we will keep on traveling south, I guess. Another island. What will be hidden on this island? And it's iron ore, I think. Yeah, looks like iron ore, iron deposits. You know the drill, gather resources. Well, I would have hoped for more, but at least we've become more knowledgeable, you see? Now we have a point, but if we want to spend that point, we are being told, oh, seek knowledge from the giants. We see once a week is over, the week in this game only consists of 5 days. Probably the weekends are cut here. No weekends, just work, just profit. The week is over, we have to pay 26 gold because of our crew and our ship. Goldkirk sounds like a place to get money. No, it's just a place to get more iron ore. Thank you, thank you. I'm wondering, did we got 3 iron ore here and just 1 on the other island? Well, RNG, I guess. RNG was not on our side. And we have not yet found a place to sell iron ore. Full recharge, please. And there we are, looking fine as always. Well, we must be important. We got the biggest stat, don't we? Let's fly onward to the south. And who are you? Copperfield. What will we find here? Sand. Keep on working, man. Keep on working. I'm just standing around, obviously, observing everything. And my 2 trusty henchmen do the dirty work. So it's still quite a way down south. What do we have here? A recharge station would be great. But no, more sand. But you know, if life gives you sand, you make glass out of it, I guess. Or glass bottles in this case. Let's just go for it. Oh, there are... Oh. I did not expect this to happen so soon. But yeah, we do have this giant flying turtle with a temple on its back. And some trees, that's nice, just for the aesthetics. Let's talk to them, to the wise men. Ah, new faces are rare in this part of the world. You are still young and have a lot to learn. To acquire new skills, you must find giants. Seek for them in Southwest. Come see us if you have any more questions. Well, let's ask him about Duduk if we are given the opportunity to do so. Very interesting. Oh, the boy is not that simple, is he? We haven't come across this thing before, but I see that it is very old. Not as old as me, but old. And of some sort of power? I see. We're not a man of big words, or more than 2 words. I think you should play it whenever possible. Something might happen. Thank you. So, he gives us information and he also has the expensive stuff. Good to know, but what does he not have? A recharge station. So, we got everything we want from now. And there is another island, I think. And we... No, please let me get to it. Go away. No. Yeah. Skills. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what went wrong here. Can't we pick up new resources? Oh, it looks empty. Shipwreck Isle. Oh, that's interesting. I thought you could get apples here, but obviously you can't. I'm curious what we will find later on this island. I'm sure there must be something. But obviously not a recharge station. Nevertheless, the week is over. And we are losing money. And we even had to take batteries, so it's a bad start. It's a bad start from the start. Well, at least a new trade post. We hand over the letter, become more knowledgeable. Obviously, money is not only knowledge, no, money is not only power, money is also knowledge in this game. Let's check the mailbox. Guildmaster Ash, I've noticed that you discovered an inn, so he noticed it before we noticed it, because that's an inn, but we did not yet notice. You see, Guildmaster Ash, that's why I can't refuse a favor he's asking. Because he knows everything. He knows it before we know it. We have to be careful. They are not doing great currently and are constantly lacking supplies. Try to find all of them and keep them supplied. Caravans could help, but you need to restore the lighthouse first. At least for some time. When you do, you'll get a valuable reward. Well, he knows how to get me. He surely does. Amazing! That's all we have to say about it. Hey guys, Topper here. That was the first episode of Merchant in Disguise. Give it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you want to see more content in the future. Also, you can check me out on Twitch to say hi and hang out with me for a bit. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next one. Topper out.